Where do you want to start?
I guess with Lake Tahoe, the race.
Okay.
Or not. Or before that.
You were talking about starting with your vegan.
Oh yeah, maybe I can do that in a future one.
Okay. Let's start at Lake Tahoe.
Okay.
So what happened?
Well, I was running the the Tahoe Rim Trail 100-mile race in July 2021, and there were forest fires nearby that were the fires weren't near the race, the actual fire, but the smoke was blowing into the race, and I think it started to affect a lot of the people running it, and I started to have trouble breathing a bit, and like my throat was sore, and it just felt not very good about leading into the halfway point. And then I called you, and I was thinking about dropping because I just wasn't sure if I should keep going. And then the doctor at the aid station found an inhaler, which I tried, and it made me feel loads better, so I kept going. And then I think there was someone at one of the other aid stations had an inhaler, which I had again, and then I was able to finish, not as fast as I was hoping to, because my training had been actually really good leading up to the race, and I was feeling great. And then when I finished, my throat was still a bit scratchy and breathing heavy, so I went to the medical tent at the finish and asked them if they had an inhaler as well, and they said, and I explained to them what had happened, and they let me use it. And the doctor there asked if he could check me over while I was there, and he was listening to my heart, and he said, "Did you know that you have a heart murmur?" And I said, no idea. I'd actually had a physical like 3 or 4 weeks before the race, and they hadn't said anything. And he said, "It's probably nothing. You should get it checked out when you get home." And so I came home and made an appointment to see our doctor, and they confirmed the murmur and got me an appointment for an echocardiogram. I can't remember now how many weeks this was after the race. A few weeks. So I just kind of kept training as normal. And then I went for the echocardiogram, and I got a call like an hour afterwards, which is never a good thing when you hear back that quickly from a doctor. And they asked me to come in that afternoon, which was also not a good sign. So we went in, and I think the doctor maybe thought that I knew about this already, but in any case, she didn't deliver the news in a very calm and she didn't ease into the news. She just kind of threw it at us, and basically told me that I needed to have valve replacement surgery imminently, and I should start looking for surgeons, and our children could have this, and that we should have them screened as soon as possible. It was very overwhelming, and I asked her, as the first things that come into my mind beyond like whether I'm going to die on the spot, and my family are like, can I keep running and training? And so I asked her, and she's like, oh well, maybe you can run like a mile or two and don't lift more than 10 pounds. And I was like, but I just finished like a 100-mile race, and I've been lifting a lot more than that, including my youngest son, who weighs far more than 10 pounds. That was the start of a completely new period in my life and our life.